you didn't do a ton of jobs.
I did a few. I did a bunch.
Security.
I did loss prevention at Sears. I was a bartender at a cop bar as an
Wow,
18-year-old.
that's
which
a
was
great gig.
It was awesome. I mean, it was my first window into police, not corruption,
Brutality.
but like they were like, have a shift drink. Have your shift drink, homo. And I was like, well, I'm 18. They're like, we don't give a shit. And I was like, I'm driving. And they're like, what towns you driving through? And I was like, Stoughton, Whitman, and Brockton. They're like, you're good.
Oh,
And I was like,
wow.
wow, okay, great.
Yeah, they're just guys. It's like a priest. The priest, the kid. Well, we all do.
And then there was a cop that killed himself, tragically, horrible. But then they had like the Irish wake there. I made like $300. It's the most money I've ever had in my life. It was insane. Every single cop in a 30-town radius was there. I made so much goddamn money. It was awesome.
What a gig. How'd you apply to that? How'd you go up to knock, knock? You guys hire an 18-year-old?
No, my uncle was the captain of the fire department. It was a cop and firefighter bar, so he got me the gig. And then I worked at Filene's. I was a fluffer folder at Filene's.
Fluffer. Put that on the resume.
That was one of my early jokes. People say, what do you what was the joke? No, I work at Filene's to support my comedy. I do comedy to support my Filene's career. That was like the whole joke, whatever.
Fun.
Fluff and fold. Anyways, I worked at Filene's. Then I worked at FYE, which was Record Town, the CD store.
The CD store.
I worked there for a while.
For your entertainment.
Yeah, for your entertainment. That's right. And then I did, when I was a boy, I was shoveling driveways for my uncle he would plow the driveway. I would shovel the walkway. These rich people in Milton, Massachusetts. That's
a good gig. That plow, or what do you call the shovel? That thing gets heavy.
It was heavy as and my back would be killing, but it was my uncle who paid me cash, so that was beautiful. My uncle got me multiple jobs. My cousin got me another job. All my jobs were hookups from family.
That's what it's all about.
And then what else? And I did some roofing work, and then I did some plumbing work with my other uncle. I was like the, whatever you call it, the assistant. I'd get the wrench, give me the 5 quarters, give me the whatever.
The gopher, the apprentice.
Yes. Hot on the left, cold on the right. Flows downhill, don't bite your nails.
Okay.
Those are the rules of plumbing.
Because it had poo-poo
in it?
You got
poo in there.
Interesting.
And if bursts, you go uphill.
Huh?
Well, you don't want to be at the bottom of a hill, because if the pipe bursts, it all rolls on your tits.
Good to know.
So, yeah, I got a bunch of jobs. I haven't had a job since I moved here, though.
Oh, wow.
I had my electricity turned off and was very, very, very poor.
Yes.
But, I had some jobs.
Yeah, I guess so. Wow, you've worked.
Probably forgetting one, too.
Yeah. Crazy to think. Like I used to work at a movie theater for 10 minutes. I think I worked there for a week. But it was an indie boutique movie theater, so nobody would come. So you would just be staring, pre-phone, you'd just be staring at a wall for 8 hours.
It's crazy. I know we talk about the phones all the time, but I was just up in Massachusetts with my family for a few days. We did the Tom Dustin premiere, and which I got to talk about that. That was insane. I mean, let's finish Tempe. I feel like we got stuck. How was the party, for God's sake?
It was a great party. We did it up. We finally made it with the cum guzzling Uber driver, and then we partied it up, and then we had lunch with Rick Glassman the next day, and then we did 3 shows, killer, and how about this one? My opener brought a camera to film. He goes, "Can I leave this overnight?" Stolen.
Leave it over at the club?
Yeah. Now, what do you do about that? And I go, "What's going to happen with the camera?" They're like, "We'll check the CCTV, but we think it's the maintenance guy." I'm like, "Okay, now what?" And he's like, "We'll let you know." And I'm like, "All right, good luck." And I told the opener, I was like, "Stay on him, because this shit will fizzle out in a week, and you'll never see that camera again."
They didn't lock it in the green room or anything like that?
Cleaning crew was the only one there, so it had to be them.
Wow, that sucks.
I know, and he's the opener, so he'd be like, "Any word on that camera?" They're like, "Nah, we'll figure it out," and then they would close the door.
Man, I'm appalled. I mean, I guess the lesson is bring your camera with you and leaving it in a place overnight, but I would think it would be safe at a comedy club.
I would think so, too.
I don't know. Chuck, you're the cameraman. What do you think? You're making faces over there. Would you leave your camera at the club?
I usually have like a metal like wire, and I lock it to something. If I leave it, like all my cases have like a little loop that I can do that with and keep it closed.
Like a bike.
Yeah, like a bike.
Poor guy.
Yeah, he's a broke young comic.
Well, you could make it right.
Yeah, well, the club should help him out. I mean, they're the ones who are responsible.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks. But the shows were killer, I imagine.
Killer show. It's a great room. I think the biggest club in the country.
Which club is this now?
Stand Up Live.
Oh, yeah. This clubs in that city.
I
The Stand
know.
Up Live. We did that one together, right?
No, we did Tempe Improv.
Oh, okay. When did I do Stand Up Live? Oh, Stand Up Live I did with Sal.
Oh, there you go.
It's like the green room's behind the stage.
Yes,
it's a big
yes.
room. Yeah. Okay,
Big
I did
room.
it. I know I did it once, but I'm doing the Tempe Improv in March, I think. So if you're listening and you're out there, get your tickets. And I think I said this last time. Buy them early if you don't mind. I had a fucking heart attack last time.
Oh, that's right.
I had fucking 6 tickets sold 2 days out.
Well, luckily the Suns stink. So we had a Suns game on Saturday. People came to us.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Um,
The Suns, the moon, the stars. But
we're
after
about to
that,
have sons.
oh, that's right. We leave. We finish up Phoenix. Great time. Fly out to Austin.
Oh
So Ari's got his big gay special. Have you seen it?
no.
He's got all these plants on the stage because he's got to be different. Try to guess what he spent on the plants. Pull up the photo, like a Google image of this of the stage.
I hope he had some audience plants because his act stinks. I don't know. I mean, plants, $20,000.
All right, show him a photo when you can. Yeah, $85K on shrubs,
On
greenery,
plants?
foliage, botany.
Boy, he's really trying to undo the Jewish stereotype, isn't he?
Oh yeah,
That's what they try to do, I think. A lot of these Jews. I used to hang out with Dan Hershon, my friend, my boy, one of the loves of my life. And we
Great
go to a
guy.
restaurant, he'd tip like 30% because he's like, well,
Right.
I don't want to be like, I don't want people to think I'm soul.
I know it.
And it's like when you go to a bar and your friend's the bartender, you end up losing money
Yes,
because you had tipped $7,000.
look at that. I mean, look at the
Those are real?
Those are all real. That's like an elephant ear, roses, hibiscus
Oh, what?
to the ceiling.
Well, he's one of these guys. Ari's a nice brown outfit, you fucking piece of... Ari's one of these guys, you're like having a conversation with him, and he'll stop and literally start smelling flowers.
Oh, he does do
He
that.
does it. I'm
He
like,
does
this is
do
so
that.
gay. And then he's like a guy who stops and smells flowers, and he's like, I'm paying have everybody equal money. And then he's like, I hung out with Tucker Carlson. He rules. He's great. I'm like, you're the Tucker Carlson guy, but also the smell flowers and pay everyone.
Right.
Socialist guy? Get it
Right.
together.
What is it? Well,
But,
then he lives in China for 9 years.
No, I love I gotta check it out because I thought Jew is like one of the best specials ever. I would like watch that, like thinking like, I'll watch my buddy's special. I was like
Yeah.
blown away.
I was too, because you see him bombing all day long in New York. Every time I see him, I'm like, oh, he's eating it. The crowd hates him. People are walking out. They're drawing swastikas on the wall. But then I watched, we had a premiere at the Creek. So I said, I'll go support. I went to the Creek. They showed on the big screen.
Oh, fun.
Killing in the room and in the video. And it was really good material.
Wow. No, Ari's, I mean, I've said it before on the podcast. I mean, he's underrated as a comedian. He is great because people, I don't know, I think because he's a rabble rouser and he offends
Right.
people and he's upset, the Kobe, whatever. People talk like Ari's not one of the great comics, and he is.
Great comic. And he's always working out. And he'll do like, he does a thing called New Stuff November or whatever. He'll just do only unworked out material
He's
for
always
like
gotta
a
have a
full
thing.
month. Yeah,
Oh,
but
I'm doing no phone Wednesday. Can I borrow your phone?
I'm doing no hair Thursday. Then he's doing no career Monday. But